Okay, thank you. So once again, we are convened for the video conference of the procurement of goods and related services. So we have already called the roll of attendees earlier, with majority of the back members in attendance, with the rest joining us online. Four out of four out of six members are in attendance. So this video conference is hereby to declare as forum and in order. So to proceed with the discussion on the basic contract data and the requirements of bidding documents, so this will be discussed by the Bank Secretariat, Engineer Roman.
Thank you, Madam Vice Chair. So to proceed with the basic contract data, and I will also discuss the requirements of bidding documents. For 25 GM 029, supply and delivery and installation, including comprehensive training for operators, the road sensors, 4 lanes, item 647, B2 dual ISO for the conduct of National Road Traffic Survey Program activities, traffic count survey at Davao Cotabato Road, Tadaan Misaya, and Bukidnon Cotabato Road, Ugalingan Carmen for use of planning and design division, DPWH Regional Office 12, Coronadal. The approved budget for the contract is 3,229,540 pesos. And for the contract duration, it is 125 days. For contract ID 25KM030, supply and delivery of road safety signages for use in the repair and relief maintenance of roads along Maguindanao del Sur, Maguindanao del Norte, and Cotabato City, under Maintenance Division, DPWH Regional Office 12, Coronadal City. The approved budget for the contract is 2,310,550 pesos. The contract duration is 120 calendar days. For contract ID 25GM031, supply and delivery of construction materials for use in the repair and routine maintenance of national roads along Maguindanao del Sur and Maguindanao del Norte under Maintenance Division, DPWH Regional Office 12, Coronadal City. The approved budget for the contract is 5,074,000 pesos only. The contract duration is 90 calendar days. For contract ID 25GM032, procurement of fuel diesel for use in the implementation of routine maintenance activities for national roads and bridges in Region 12 and project supervision under the Maintenance Division, DPWH Regional Office 12, Coronadal City. The approved budget for the contract is 2,110,000 pesos only. And the contract duration is 120 calendar days. For contract ID 25GM033, supply and delivery of construction materials for use in the repair and routine maintenance of bridge in Maguindanao del Sur, Maguindanao del Norte, and Cotabato City under Maintenance Division, DPWH Regional Office 12, Coronadal City. The approved budget for the contract is 3,587,872 pesos only, and the contract duration is 90 calendar days. So for the requirements of bidding document, I will be discussing for contract IDs 25GM025 and 25GM0. For contract ID 25GM029, schedule of requirements includes one lot for Davao Cotabato Road, Tadaan and Misaya 4 lanes, and one lot for Bukidnon Cotabato Road, Ugalingan Carmen also for 4 lanes. For contract ID 25GM030, the schedule of performance includes the following. Under PR 2025-12 263, informative sign, 2 mm aluminum sheet bridge load limit, prismatic with holes for bolts, 42 pieces. Next is 42 pieces of 75 mm diameter by 3 meters GI pipe, schedule 40 with holes for bolts, and 4 10 mm diameter welded dowels. Next is 145 pieces of bolts with nuts and washer, 3 over 3/8 inch diameter and 4 inches. Next is 42 pieces of informative sign, 2 mm aluminum sheet bridge load limit, prismatic with holes for bolts. 2 pieces of advanced warning signs, bridge work ahead. 10 pieces of hazard markers, one-way hazard marker. 27 pieces of chevron, 3 mm thick aluminum sheet with bracket, knot and holes. For PR 2025-12-261, 29 pieces of informative sign, 2 mm aluminum sheet, bridge load limit, prismatic with holes for bolts. 29 pieces of 75 mm diameter by 3 meters GI pipe, scheduled 40 with holes for bolts, and 4 10 mm diameter welded dowels. 145 pieces of bolts with nuts and washer, 3/8 inches in diameter and 4 inches in length. Informative sign, 29 pieces, 2 mm thick aluminum sheet bridge load limit with holes for bolts. 4 pieces of advanced warning signs, bridge work ahead. 20 pieces of hazard markers, one-way hazard marker. 62 pieces of chevron, 3 mm thick aluminum sheet with brackets, knot and bolts. Lastly, for PR 2025-12-266, 10 pieces of informative sign, 2 mm aluminum sheet bridge load limit with holes for bolts, and 9 pieces of 75 mm diameter by 3 meters GI pipe, scheduled 40 with holes for bolts, and 4 10 mm diameter welded dowels. For the remaining contract, monthly sheets are there from the General Division.
Please look at, the one being agreeing the schedule of requirements for 25 GM 032. 33,607.43 liters of diesel fuel. Schedule of requirements for 25 GM 031. For PR 2025-12-2/265 for Molina Novel source with item description becomes 6 metric tons asphalt cement penetration rate 60 to 70. Next, 3 metric tons emulsified asphalt Cashonic SS1. Next, 5 metric tons asphalt cold mix 40 kilograms. Next, 30 pieces Labian PVC coated 1 meter by 1 meter by 2 meters. Next, 200 cubic meter common barrow. Next, 80 pieces high quality roller brass 4 inches. Next, 80 pieces high quality roller brass 7 inches. Next, 10 pieces steel tamper with 48-inch handle 8 by 8 garden rubber grip. Next, 32 pieces bolo. Next, 200 bags cement 40 kilogram per bag. Next, 160 liters thermoplastic primer. Next, 60 bags glass sheets 25 kilogram per bag. For PR 2025-260 for Magina Novel Laundry. 7 metric ton 7 metric ton asphalt cement penetration grade 60 to 70. Next, 4 metric ton emulsified asphalt Cashonic SS1. Next, 6 metric tons asphalt cold mix 40 kilogram. Next, 260 cubic meter fine grade aggregate sand. Next, 50 pieces Pavilion previously coated 1 meter by 1 meter by 2 meters. Next, 300 cubic meter common barrow. Next, 80 pieces high quality roller brush 4 inches. Next, 80 pieces high quality roller brush 7 inches. Next, 10 pieces steel tamper with 48-inch handle 8 by 8 garden rubber grip. Next, 30 pieces bolo. Next, 200 bags, 40 kilogram per bag. Next, 160 liters thermoplastic primer, and lastly, 60 bags glass beads, 25 kilogram per bag. This is the schedule for requirements for 25 GM 33 for PR 2025-12-262 from Maguindanao del Norte. 232 liters reflectorless traffic paint white. Next. $313 thermoplastic traffic paint white 25 kilogram per bag. And 200 bags thermoplastic paint white 25 kilogram per bag. For PR 2025-12-264, 260 liters reflectorized traffic paint white. Next is 350 bags thermoplastic traffic paint white, 25 kilograms per bag. 288 bags thermoplastic traffic paint yellow, 25 kilograms. Next, 1 metric ton asphalt cement penetration grade 60 to 70. Next, 1 metric ton municipal asphalt version SS1. Next, 1 metric ton asphalt cold mix 40 kilograms. For PR 2025-12-267 Cotabato City. 56 liters reflectorized traffic paint white. Next, 58 bags thermoplastic traffic paint white 25 kilogram per bag. And lastly, 58 bags thermoplastic traffic paint yellow 25 kilogram per bag. Okay. So we shall be hearing. So, how we discuss the criteria procedure?
Wala pa po.
So this will be discussed by Gunnar, then, Baulio.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I will be discussing the documents to be submitted by the bidders, technical and financial components. The first bid envelope shall contain the following technical documents, including the eligibility documents. First, FUJA certificate of registration, statement of SLCC or single largest completed contract, NFCC computation or committed line of credit, a statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be viewed. Next is the joint venture agreement, or in the absence of a JVA, duly notarized statements from all potential JV partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the event that the bid is successful. Bid security in the prescribed form and amount in accordance with ITB Clause 16 and validity period under ITB Clause 15. Technical specifications which may include production or delivery schedule, manpower requirements, or after-sales service or parts if applicable. Omnibus sworn statement, and for foreign bidders claiming eligibility by reason of their country's extension of reciprocal rights to Filipinos, certification from the relevant government countries of their country stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in their government procurement activities for the same item or product. Now, the second bid envelope shall contain the following financial documents. First, bid form, which includes the bid price. Second, price schedules in accordance with ITB Clause 13.1. And third, certificate of domestic preference in accordance with ITB Clause 21. Whenever necessary, modifications may be made to the foregoing components, specifically for major and specialized procurement to suit the particular needs of the procuring entity, subject to the approval of the GPP. All bids that exceed the ABC shall not be accepted unless otherwise indicated that the bid data sheet. For foreign funded procurement, the ABC shall be applied as the ceiling to bid prices provided the following conditions are met. First, bidding documents are obtainable free of charge on a freely accessible website. If payment of bidding documents is required by the procuring entity Payment could be made upon the submission of bids. Second, the procuring entity has procedures in place to ensure that the ABC is based on recent estimates made by the responsible unit of the procuring entity and that the estimates reflect the quality, supervision, and risk and inflationary factors as well as prevailing market prices associated with the types of works or goods to be procured. Third, the procuring entity has trained cost estimators in estimating prices and analyzing bid variances. Fourth, the procuring entity has established a system to monitor and report bid prices relative to ABC and engineers procuring entities estimate. And lastly, the procuring entity has established a monitoring and evaluation system for contract implementation to provide feedback on actual total costs of goods and works. However, the government of the Philippines and the foreign government or foreign or international financing institutions may agree to waive the foregoing conditions. That's all.
Thank you. So are there any comments from the members of the bank? So if there are none, we shall proceed with the summary of the basic general funds.
For the summary of proceedings for today's privy confidence, for contract ID 25GM029, 25GM030, 25GM031, 25GM032, and 25GM032. The basic contract data was discussed by Engineer Janela Maria Benito. The requirements of bidding documents was discussed by Engineer Janela Maria and Ma'am TJ Bear from the Maintenance Division. For the documents to be submitted by the bidders for the technical and financial proposal was discussed by Engineer Anya M. For the discussed contract, the deadline of the submission of bids is on March 2, 2026 at 10 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted, and the bid opening shall be on the same date, March 2, 2026, immediately after the bid dropping or bid submission. Any revisions or changes in the discussed contracts will be reflected in the bids information.
On March 2, per the memorandum of this, there is a scheduled regular, this is the first Monday of the month. So if the regular stuff, we will proceed. I hope natin na dito ulit.
Pwede, accept na lang natin ang bids, tapos
Okay,
okay lang,
okay.
sa 3 na lang.
Okay. Confirm me lang if the staff meeting will proceed on March 2, the days before, yung sa 6 Monday, mga, so you can confirm me lang sa admin, Friday or Thursday. Or schedule, or para makapagbigay ng notice sa mga participating leaders. Okay, so as discussed, the schedule for the bid opening of the 5 contracts for procurement of goods and related services will be on March 2, 2026. So are there any comments? By the way, this proceeding may be viewed in the online in the website of the department as well as the YouTube account of the DPWH Region 12, official YouTube account. Region 12. So if there are any no comments, so what is the pleasure of the back?
Move for the adjournment of taking further.
Second motion.
So it has been moved and duly seconded, this previous conference is hereby adjourned.